The power is in the now, and yet the world is such a cunt. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I am redacting that last statement. Instead, how about we say systems, certain ideas, philosophies, contexts that have created from thought into tangible experience. This physical strangely enough somehow is our responsibility. Not in the sense of us having to inflict others to change. Not asking others to change at all. Instead, approaching the exterior from internal perceptions, our sensations, our physical experience, enforcing our nervous system, the operating program for our experience in this body. In this lifetime, my conscious awareness is human Freya. And in my playful, tough identity that I am choosing, because I choose to be tough, I choose to be playful. This toughness and necessity for the outside world is always ready and willing to kill, to digest, to devour, to disintegrate, destroy. Something about the words starting with D dooms us. Depression creeping through our state of being at the impending death. Perhaps it is death. Duh. I often shame myself for my state of being, not giving my thoughts and opinions space to be expressed and played with, out of fear that there is some unknown consequence that shall be created through an idea shared and made tangible. Who knows what destruction cause? But correlation does not mean causation. And the correlating feelings and shame that I have when I am existing at times comes in many forms and has many masks, and honestly is such a bore. But I can't help shake the feeling in my body, this sickness, this unease, this pain and ache that is constant, that is exhausting to manage. But my problems, but, excuses, right? Anything after a but is an excuse. Another thought, that my problems are not as bad as some of the worlds out there. That this problem I am having with myself is such that I can control, that I can change, for it only takes me switching my perception and integrating my nervous system into this reality in which we are our friend, in which we are resourced and taken care of. And this deep dissociation, avoidance, of acknowledging that other people's problems are much worse. For their problems exist in the world outside through other people's actions, through other people's inability to give or receive support or offer. I'm not sure what the sentence, the concept I'm quite looking for is in words in English. And my other languages are still forming, and I'm too scared to start practicing out loud yet, because I know not what this sentence is in that. But after this video, I am going to look it up. And it will be in the description what I mean. Some part of me documents this because the process that I am finding working best for my nervous system to come into an alignment with my state of belief, but then also my mind, my process of allowing my mind this permission to surrender to the state of my body, being itself in the moment without my mind editing my expression. And though there is a lot that I have wished to speak about, my therapist is my best option at this point. Though how much I give to a stranger, I am not entirely sure, even one that I pay. Perhaps maybe I can hire such a therapist for our... But then again, perhaps I am better off just letting things not be so complicated. Allowing myself to be present in this moment, in space and time, which is a very dual experience. And my voice is not my own. It's always this mask that gets worn whenever I'm trying to prove something. It's like I wear it to prove myself intelligent, so that I sound like I know what I'm talking about and maybe people take what I say seriously. But what I actually sound like is quite a lot less posh, less English and more grounded in the whenua my feet have born from, that my feet have raised within. And though I've explored and been to many places, I know that my soul is entwined in these lands, these whenua. And my reo is a work in progress, as I feel still some shame in even trying to kōrero out loud and be a completely incomplete version. And I have to laugh at that because that is it, right? My fear is of, I want to say whakaro, in which me sharing this mahi makes me feel like in every word I am emanating a possibility. And that responsibility has been heavy on me for quite some time. Because I feel deeply aware of energy behind words, the wairua, the essence of our intention as we speak, what it is our nervous system and our mind are asking for in order to receive from the world. We are a creature that needs something outside of us to support alongside our existence. And it's both simple and complicated. And that's up to us really, how deep we look, how deeply we analyze, how deeply we try to make the most sense of something, that we end up, I want to say damaging. I want to say that it is like stretching in yoga. And in stretching in yoga, we have this force of opposing force. And I just need to show you this because I don't know if you can see this pineapple. Maybe if I zoom in. Let's see if we can get the... Yeah. As you can see, nature is the greatest artist. Truly. And now as I come into the portion of this video that makes absolutely no sense, I will finish this random korero by being my hoha self and saying and practicing the words even though I'm scared to say them. And though I don't have the sentences fully formed yet to actually say what I mean in full reo Māori. In my learning, my intention is to honour the lives who have called this whenua home, whose hapuris have been fed by these waters, the awa, the moana. And though I know not quite all of what I want to say, I just want to share the energy of my intention in this moment by sharing this video. Tēnā koutou katoa.